Welcome back, guys. Leland here, bringing you another TA of the GRT. We're also going to be talking about Bepro, New Cipher, Numeraire, Orchid, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We're going to be talking about so many coins. This is going to be a very long video. If you want to see your specific coin, I'm going to put timestamps down below, and feel free to go ahead and jump ahead. So, I've been incredibly busy lately, guys. Like, I have not had time to do anything. I've been busy. I don't even want to go over all of it, but I'm actually neglecting some responsibilities right now to make this video because it's been like a week since I've made a video. It feels like an eternity for me, and I know it probably feels like an eternity for you guys as well. I want to cover what has happened in the markets, where we're at right now, and what we can expect for all these coins that we're going to be going over. So if that sounds good to you, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump into the charts. Okay, first we're going to start off with GRT. Okay, GRT came down, and it went all the way down to 53 cents down here, guys. Absolutely insane. This daily candle right here, let's see, we dropped, that was a 57% drop. Absolutely incredible, insane. And if we actually take it from the top over here to the very bottom, that was an 81% drop. I don't think anybody was expecting for this to happen. I wasn't expecting for this to happen. If you remember my live streams and I was talking about Bitcoin in the previous videos, we were talking about Bitcoin going down and hitting that $42,000 area. I thought we were going to get the bounce right there because that was a 35% correction. Well, in the previous bull run with Bitcoin, we didn't take a drop more than 40% throughout the last bull run. And you can see right here, this was a 53% drop, almost 54%. That's absolutely insane. You can see the amount of buying that's coming back into this, and it's actually really beautiful. I do want to see where these levels are going to be closing. I really, really do not think we're going to drop any further. And if we do, that's going to be very, very concerning. And we'll come back and we'll evaluate what's happening at that time. But let's go back to GRT for a second. And a lot of people are probably wondering, like, where's the price going to be going? And you know, the simple truth is nobody knows right now because we've had such a huge drop. I know we've created a base over here at 53 cents. But what I'm probably going to see, and we're going to go to a 4-hour chart over here. But let's take a look at where we are at. You can see on the RSI, we are way below the 30 on the RSI. These are the times, if you want to be buying crypto, it's right now. It's literally right now. It's the cheapest you're probably going to be getting it for a very, very, very long time. And you can see, you know, in the past, if we go over to a daily, every time that we went below the 30 or went close to the 30 on the RSI, we had a pretty huge jump up. So we had this guy down here, which was right here. And then we had a measured move up here. And let's see, that went from the bottom of here to the top of there. That was a 61% increase. And then same thing right here, the bottom of that one to the top over here. That was a 54% increase. So there are definitely gains to be made right now. Or if you just want to simply add to your portfolio. A lot of you are probably really worried right now. And I'm going to answer that question for you. A lot of people are like, is this the beginning of the bear market? Like, did Bitcoin top out? Was that it? And personally, no. I really do not think that is it. And the reason why I say that is we need to zoom out. Okay, let's zoom out and let's see. Oh, I was doing a video the other day. I was making a video for the Telegram yesterday describing how similar Bitcoin chart looks to Amazon back in 1999. It's actually really interesting. Go join the Telegram if you want to see that video. It's scary similar, but go check out that video, join the Telegram, link will be down below. But I mean, if we just zoom out and we see, you know, what's happening with Bitcoin right now, like, this doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad to me at all. You know, you could see the corrections, the flash crashes that we had previously in the last bull run, where we just, you know, we would go up and then boom, flash crash, boom, flash crash, boom, flash crash. You know, pretty normal. Now, granted, with Bitcoin, you know, these were like ranging from anywhere from like 30 to 40% crashes. So this is a little bit of a bigger crash, but I still think that, you know, this crash, the way it looks right here, it looks drastic, but the more we go up, this is going to look really small. You know, I remember back here when this looks so huge, and now we're starting to make this whole bear cycle look, you know, smaller. And I think that's exactly what's going to be happening. I think we did find the bottom over here with Bitcoin. I think that's going to be the lowest level that we're going to see, eventually coming back up and pumping to the upside to eventually come back up to $80,000. I know a lot of you are like, there's no way, like, or not that there's no way, but it's really hard to imagine Bitcoin, you know, retracing and hitting those new all-time highs. It's going to happen, guys. This happens all the time within crypto, and I'm not worried about it at all. If you panic sold, I'm really sorry. You know, this is just a part of crypto and something that we need to learn to deal with. You know, if you've got those diamond hands, you got those strong hands, it's going to be, you know, that's what's going to be your best money maker in crypto. If you have paper hands or lettuce hands, as some people say, you're going to lose a lot of money. And I know this can scare a lot of people, but look at the amount of buying that we're having right now. Like, this wick is absolutely insane. This goes down to $30,000, and we've already wicked back up to $37,000, which gave us, you know, 22%. So you can clearly see that people are here to be buying right now. Now, a couple of things that are a little concerning for me is that we did, on the weekly, we did drop below the 21 EMA. So we still have 4 more days. Do I think we can get back above that 21 EMA? It's possible, but there's definitely going to be some kind of consolidation that's going to be happening within Bitcoin. And I know we were just talking about GRT, but really what we want to find out is what's happening with Bitcoin so that we can see what's going to be happening with all these other coins, right? So, obviously Bitcoin, well, we have to see exactly what's going to be going on with Bitcoin. It's really hard to tell, like, to do a TA, but there's definitely going to be some retracements that we're going to need to see. And I'm going to want to look for something along these lines right here. I think if Bitcoin, and we're already kind of approaching that 236 on our Fibonacci retracement from a swing high to a swing low. So I'm thinking if we can get back above $37,000 and catch that support, we're going to do some kind of consolidation within this area. There's going to be some kind of pattern that we put in, whether it's a, you know, ascending triangle or whatever. But there's definitely going to be consolidation after this move. And you can see on Bitcoin on the 4-hour, on the daily, here, I'll just show you real quick. So on the 4-hour, below the 30 on the RSI, stochastic RSI, below the 20 over here. Our oscillators are off the charts. We are really low right now. Of course, we just had a huge flash crash. Same thing on the daily, right? Below the 30, below the 20 on the stochastic RSI. We're way down here with the oscillators on Bitcoin. And let's go over to a weekly. Now, there is a level on the RSI that I want to show you guys that I think we need to hold and we need to get back above, which is going to be this line right here. This line right here determined where we got the bounce and where the bull market was going to continue. So I'm thinking this hasn't closed yet, right? We still have like 4 more days on the weekly chart before we can get this close. So I'm thinking this RSI level right here is going to go right back up, and we're going to be getting the bounce right here. I think this is going to be the bottom, and we're going to get the resumption off, and the next pump up is going to be legendary. I'm thinking we're probably going to be hitting about $80,000-$85,000 when that time comes. But nevertheless, guys, it's going to happen. It always happens. It's crypto, okay? I know if some of you are new and you're looking at this right now, you're like, this is absolutely insane. Kinda. You know, it's over like 15% more than I thought we were going to drop. Because, you know, I was just using data from the previous bull run over here where we just dropped like 30%, 40% or whatever all the way up. But we have these corrections moving to the upside. We have a lot more institutional buying. There's a lot more people who are in the market now. There's a lot more money in the market now than there was back then. So it's going to be a little bit more crazy. So we're definitely creating new data, a new trend for Bitcoin. And I do not think it's over. I do not think it's over. I don't think this is the bear market. I think, you know, we're going to be going much higher after this point, but there's definitely going to be some kind of consolidation right now. So taking a look at GRT, there's really not a whole lot that I can tell you guys other than we're going to be needing to put in some kind of consolidation pattern right now. And that's something I want you guys to be looking out for. So if you have my book, you've bought my book, look for these patterns, okay? Go read through my book and look for what kind of pattern we're going to be putting in. Is it a bullish pattern? Is it a bearish pattern? well, technically, I mean, right now, this, this huge drop is technically bearish, but I'm thinking for us to get back up, we need to get back above $1.22 on GRT if we want to see continuation to the upside. But like I said, there's going to be some kind of huge pattern that we're going to see. Let's move on over to Bepro. Let's see what's happening with Bepro right now. Huge drop. Bepro took actually a much nastier drop than GRT did. And we'll go over to the daily and we'll see. But look at all of that buying. Look at these wicks down here, guys. I'm telling you, like, people are buying the dips, and this is exactly what you should be doing if you have money in your reserve, is buying those dips. But you could see Bepro took nearly a 70% drop with this daily candle, and it's already bouncing up quite a bit, from that bottom over here, which we hit like 3/4 of a penny, and we, already bounced up like 91%. Can you imagine catching that bottom down there and just making a 91% gain right here? It's absolutely insane. All of this TA is out of the bag now. All of this, just because we are going to be shifting over to a new trend. It's going to be completely different. We don't know what that is. This is the beginning of something new. And I'm actually really excited because this is going to give me something new to chart. For a while, it was just kind of boring. We didn't really know what was going on. Well, finally, we got some movement to somewhere. And this is going to be creating, like I said, a new trend. And I don't think we're going to continue to go down. I really don't. So Bepro right now, everything's not looking good. Everything's not looking good on the short term. We're going to need to put in some kind of consolidation pattern. But you can see we caught the support down here on Bepro. This was a previous support level for Bepro in the past. You can see where we broke out and we came back, retested it, and then we got the resumption back off. So there are going to be some levels, there are going to be some consolidation patterns that I'm going to be looking for Bepro right now. I think if Bepro wanted to go any higher, there, I mean, we definitely need to get above probably 0.012 cents is, I think, is going to be the level that we need to get above. I think if we get back above this trend line over here and we get the resumption off, then we're definitely going to be going a lot higher. But guys, it's going to take a while. Okay. This recovery is going to take a few weeks, at least, if not at least, I'm going to say 2 weeks, but no more than 6 weeks. But I think we can comfortably say that June is going to be a really good month for crypto as we go through the recovery and we start moving back to the upside. So that's Bepro right now. Like I said, a lot of these charts, what I'm going to be showing you right now, are going to be looking very similar. Huge drop. Let's look at Orchid right now. Orchid, let's see, had a 41% drop. Not too bad. I mean, it's pretty terrible, but considering something like Bepro that took nearly a 70% drop, the market cap differences are just very different between the two. So that's why you're going to see that. But what I like about Orchid right now is that we're actually hanging above that 236 on our Fibonacci retracements, which is, not terrible. At least we didn't come down and make another low down here like we did on GRT. You see what I'm saying? So it's just going to take some time for the recovery. I think if we could start seeing a recovery, some kind of consolidation pattern within Orchid. I sound like a broken record player, but this is just true. It's just what we need to see within all of this. Orchid, it needs to get back above 50 cents. So we're about 10 cents away from that. I think once we can get it back above 50 cents, then we can start seeing continuation to the upside, like what we were going through. But I want to switch over to Bitcoin. I'm a little all over the place right now, but I want to switch back over to Bitcoin. And I want to show you guys something that I found the other day that I thought was really interesting. And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. Well, it happens. And that's one thing. You should never doubt crypto and its, abilities to do things like this. So there was this head and shoulders pattern that I saw on the daily, pretty strong head and shoulders pattern. You can see once we broke down, boom, that was it. There's a very bearish pattern. We could take a measured move, and I know I'm going to show you this, and it's very possible for this still to happen. I'm skeptical if it will happen, but it's still nonetheless very possible for this to happen. But you can see when we had the breakout right there, look at that. We almost went down and we hit that level of $28,000. Where that breakout target was on the head and shoulders. And I should have listened to myself. I should have been like, yeah, that's totally possible. We could totally go down to those levels. But I was like, no, it's the bull market. I don't think we're going to be going, that low. And evidently it did. We took that measured move from the top of the head to the neckline and we went to the breakout, and there we go. So this is why I don't think we're going to be going any lower in Bitcoin. I don't think we're going to be seeing a further sell-off. I think there was a bunch of whales who were waiting for this breakout right here, and when it happened, boom, then that's when, you know, things started selling off and everyone's orders started getting filled within all the other altcoins, which is why we're seeing such a bloody day today. It's absolutely insane. I was not expecting this. I don't think a lot of people were expecting this, you know, unless they did this TA where they saw the head and shoulders. I didn't think it would actually go down that low. I really didn't. But this is a lesson learned for me. This is just educational for me as well. Never doubt crypto. You know, if we have a breakout target and we're going to be following fundamentals, regardless of my opinion, I should always just stick to the TA and say, yeah, we could totally go back down to $29,500, which was the breakout target right there. And we did. Okay, not exactly, but we went down to $30,000. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. This is why I don't think we're going to be dropping any further down below within Bitcoin. But let's go move over to New Cipher. You guys know I've been bearish on New Cipher for quite some time. There's really not much else to say about this, is that, you know, the only way I'm going to be seeing New Cipher become bullish again is if we get back above 54 cents, hands down. And, you know, we're pretty far away from that right now. We're sitting at about 33 cents right now. So New Cipher would have to go up at least 62% in order for me to feel more bullish about this and we start getting continuation to the upside. But guys, this right now will be the last time that you will ever get to buy super cheap coins ever. Like, this is the last time. When I saw Bitcoin go all the way down to these levels over here, and I saw the breakout target of the head and shoulders, I was like, okay, obviously I have to buy right now. So I took a position in a few coins actually. But if you're not buying, what are you doing? Like, these are super cheap. We're already getting the bounce up. And look, Bitcoin already went up to 37.6 right now. So, you know, it's pretty crazy. I know a lot of you are probably freaking out. You're not sure what to do. Maybe some of you have panic sold. I'm really sorry if you did panic sell. You know, you never want to sell on a dip. You always want to buy on the dip. And I'm not selling any of my coin, guys. I'm ride or die. I will ride if Bitcoin goes to zero, which it's not, but if it does, I'm riding it all the way down to zero. I will not sell my Bitcoin. I will not sell my Ethereum. My hands are strong. I have strong hands. I've been through this with crypto for a long time. This one was a little more eccentric than you know, what I was used to, but nevertheless, I mean, we're clearly getting the bounce right now and we're moving straight up. So I don't want you guys to worry. I want you to be feeling happy and knowing that you are able to get these coins so cheap right now. They're massively cheap. And whether that's in altcoins or whether that's going to be in you know, Bitcoin or whatever, but you can see the Bitcoin dominance. Look at this bounce that we had at this level down here. Like, Bitcoin dominance, look at all this buying. A lot of people shifting their money back over into Bitcoin. A lot of people are scared. This is going to start to be pushing the price of Bitcoin up. Price of Bitcoin will be going back up. Then crypto, or then altcoins will come later with the pumps as well. They'll come later with the fundamentals. It's just, I've seen this before. Yes, it was a shocker, but I know what to expect after this. So I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. I think there was one more coin that we needed to take a look at before we wrap it. Oh yeah, New Cipher. Not New Cipher, Numeraire. Okay. Numeraire had a big dip, but what's crazy about Numeraire, guys, is that it's probably doing the best out of all of them right now. We're above the 0.5, and eventually I think we're going to get above the 618 on our Fibonacci retracement right here, which is going to be $50. And I think once we get back above $50 and turn this into support, we do consolidation, just like every other coin there's going to be a consolidation, guys. So, you know, be patient for the next few weeks. That's just the way it's going to be. But I don't think you're going to be able to buy, you know, a $38 Numeraire ever again. I just don't see that happening. So from the top of Numeraire all the way down to the bottom, we're talking about a 60% drop. Pretty drastic, pretty big. But like I said, consolidation, and we need to figure out what's going to be going on. This is the beginning of something new. This is all new right here. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Make somewhat of a quick video. There's not much of a TA that I can do for you guys at this point, other than we just need some more data. So I will be going live tonight at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you guys would like to come in and just talk, If you want to come request a coin, that's cool. I'll do my best to do a TA on it. It's probably not going to be the best TA because I don't have a lot of data right now, but I will do my best in seeing. I definitely have levels of like where we need to get above and levels that we don't need to be dropping below in order to feel good about it. So come in and join. Let's talk about crypto. This is really just going to be like a recovery kind of session for us tonight. So that's about it for me, guys. Thanks for coming by. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and remember, it's all about the TA. I'll catch you guys in the next one.